lovely bunch. Welcome back to Clean January, and this time we're focusing on part 2. So that's days 11 through 20. We've already done 1 through 10, so if you haven't seen part 1, I will link the video here for you to go back and watch. Definitely would say do that. It will run over the principles of what Clean January is, but the long and short of it basically is selecting 3 targets that you want to go throughout January to kind of reinstate habits that you've lost because of, festive period that's just passed. We are now going to be focusing on making sure that those habits that we picked up in the first 10 days are going to be maintainable for the remaining term of January. I'm going to split the rest of this down into 2 more chapters for you, and I'm going to keep the results a secret as well. So you'll notice that so far I haven't told you what my starting weight is or shared any of my pictures, but at the end I will share both the starting and the end weights and the pictures that belong with that. But it's always worth remembering as well that not all of your successes are going to be scale victories. So it's not about the number that's on the scale. There'll be other victories as well to watch out for. So at the end again, I will run you through some of those successes that I've had so that you can watch out for those for yourself as well. So come along for the next 10 days and see what happens. Happy weekend, guys! I have been waiting for the weekend all week. It has been so busy. I don't know how I got through it all. But we're here and we did. So I have finally finished today my gym session. I've been shopping, I've done the food prep, which you will no doubt see in the background. And I am now about to go and have a nice long soak in the bath, have a relaxation moment just for me, and then spend some time reading a book. Jamie's currently out today. He's gone to watch the football with my dad, and he played golf this morning, so he didn't come to the gym with me, and that's fine. He hasn't been to the gym yet this year, but I've been very good with Clean January and I'm not about to fail. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a rundown of the things that I've prepared this week, and then we can close the weekend off for food prep. So here it is, my friends, all of this week's food prep. Even me looking at this now thinks, wow, that was a lot today, but it is definitely going to be beneficial through the week and I'll be happy with that. So running left through right, on the top of the cooker at the moment we've got some chicken goujons breaded. I'm going to be using those in some chicken, hummus and sun-dried tomato wraps for my lunches this week. Directly to the right we have got an extra portion of the Mediterranean sausages and beans that I made this week. So this is where extra preparation works out really helpful, because the meal that I made Jamie wouldn't eat, and for me it gives me an extra meal later on and I can just make that meal once and then reheat it. For one of the meals in the week, we will be having gammon with egg, beans and wedges. In the background over here, we have got spicy turkey pasta. So there's the mince that belongs with that, and the sauce is already prepared. We've got a turkey meatball carbonara in the week as well. So again, meatballs all made, sauce is ready to go. In the background here, we've got another sauce, which is Soup-Sakakkia. It's not something we're having this week, but I did need to buy a tin of tomatoes to make the sauce for the pasta dish. And there's no point in wasting a half a tin of tomatoes. So, logic speaking, make another sauce, and then that's it in the pantry, ready to go for another day. We'll be needing some bacon for a few dishes this week. One of the meals that we'll be having will be a breakfast for dinner kind of vibes. So, for those that are English, a traditional English. I'm also going to need some bacon for the turkey meatball carbonara, and I'll also need some bacon for the chicken New Yorker dish that I'll be making as well. In the background here we have spinach, we've got broccoli, we've got carrots. We have chicken fillets that we'll need for a dinner on Monday, which will be chicken gyros. Not an awful lot to prepare in advance there, just need to put some spices and some lemon juice together on Monday. We've got cucumbers and carrot sticks, which will go with my lunches this week. Salad that will go with this chicken gyros on Monday. Hummus, as we've already mentioned, and the sun-dried tomatoes already mentioned, that will be in the wraps. The 6 pots at the back are Jamie's breakfast pots. He's always, every single week, having the Bounty Overnight inspired Weetabix. So that was a nice, quick, easy recipe that I've put to memory now. The chicken breasts here will be for the chicken New Yorker, which I'll use some of the bacon for. So that's just going to be chicken, barbecue sauce, cheese and bacon. In the background we've got some cherries and some grapes for snacking. Breakfast that I made last week made 12 portions, which was really handy because it also gave me breakfast this week. So that's the apricot, pecan and banana muffins. We're going to be having a fairly easy-ish dinner one day in the week. It's one of the meals that we kind of bank in case things go wrong, like getting stuck in traffic, and then it becomes a late dinner. So that's going to be the boil in the bag fish and cheese and spinach sauce, which I'll then do some mash and some vegetables with, and plenty of potatoes on hand for all sorts of meals throughout the week, which will be combinations of baby potatoes and wedges. I'm pretty sure there are things that I haven't got out here that I probably should have, or things that you've not yet seen, but as the week goes on, you'll no doubt see me with the prepared meals. Day 20, so we are 2/3 of the way through Clean January. Today was a little slip up, and I say little because it really was. It was a packet of crisps and a chocolate bar. But I've tweaked my dinner today so that I'm taking something that was due to be had later in the week, but it's a bit more calorie friendly to kind of counteract the naughtiness I had today, and it will still work out nice and even, so I'm not overly panicked by it. So we're still well on track to have a nice, good result at the end of the month, and I'm still not going to share what I was at the beginning or at the end or any of the photos. But do leave me a comment down below, let me know how your own process is going, and keep an eye out for video number 3. We'll see you soon. Bye!